Oh my God, what's going on, y'all? Good morning. That part right there. Good morning. Oh, glory to God. Okay, all right. Thank you, God, for waking me up. Period. Good morning. Good morning, fam. I don't know why I'm up, and I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? Thinking of something. Hop up out the bed and turn my swag on. Take a look in the mirror, say what's up. But they say, yeah, I'm getting money. Hop up out the bed and turn my swag on. Take a look and I don't know why this shit up in my head this early. I don't know why. Probably because I just woke up and went in the bathroom and looked in the mirror. Usually I don't do that, right? I be ending up out that bathroom. Oh, but yeah, what's going on? I don't know. I feel awake. I feel ready. Yeah, I don't know what it's for. That part right there. I guess we up. We ready, right? I'm up. I'm ready. And like how SpongeBob when he get up and get ready to go to work. I'm ready. I'm ready. And he on his way to work, but it's giving that. And it's like hop up out the bed and turn your swag on. It's so crazy, yeah, because people be saying that. Like, people really don't be waking up like that, you know, um, looking certain ways. I've been waking up looking real good. I've been noticing that. But I've been really up when I get up. And it's like around these times. And I can't go back to sleep, so I'm up. And I'm like, what we got going on, God? That part right there, God, you say we locked in for real, though, in alignment with the bag, with the money. What I said, hop up out the bed and turn my swag on. Take a look in the mirror, say what's up, yo. Oh my God, too bright. That too much. That's too much. See, you could do that. It was giving that. Them cut when them club lights come on. What time is it, y'all? It's giving that. Some people still up because of that, right? What was yesterday, Tuesday? That y'all had a club going up on a Tuesday or something. But it's giving that when them closing songs come on, them lights come on, and then people be looking. You see how they really look in the club. Oh my God. Get too big. It's closing time, but no, it's time to wake your ass up. Real shit. He said, them fingers itching. For real though, I don't know what God I'm talking about, but they telling me that more balance coming in, and money's going to be better. So you get a little bit more rest and more balance. So you be showing up more ready, right? That part right there. But I don't know why I'm feeling that. I'm hearing 50 Cent now. And Kevin, you can find me in the club with a bottle of bub. Shawty, I got what you need if you need to feel it. What he say? I'm into having sex, I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug. That part right there. What that man say up in that song? Who's that? You understand? Peace, love, and light. It's giving it. Somebody wanted to know who somebody is. You understand? Who is that? You understand? Right there. The thinking man. Seeing somebody well rested. Okay, and that's the thing about it. We was talking about that with God. I was talking about it with God. You feel me? And it's more so like not moving out of desperation and shit when you do got the rest that you need and the clarity and all that type of stuff up in your mind. Then you know exactly what actions to take. Your things are illuminated. You got more clarity and stuff like that for what's going on in your life because you're more well rested and you understand. You able to process your thoughts better. That way you able to take actions, the right type of the right actions for you. Because it's been a whole lot of scrambling and shit, people moving out of desperation and things like that, trying to force things to go their way and make things happen for themselves and shit like that, causing problems and shit, even unnecessary beefs because people don't know how to stay in their own lanes and shit. What am I ear itching? You understand? And that part too, when they all up in people business, talking shit and stuff. Oh my god! But yeah, and they talking good things too. That was the right ear. Somebody, you got a victory here. Okay. No, some sort of victory with what's that called? Releasing hostile energy. That's what it is. Or releasing hostile energies, making peace with people, or just what I'm saying, just you choosing peace in your own energy. Goddess of the moon chakra. Uh-huh. Trusting your intuition and things like that, taking actions that you know to take, right? Is using your intuition, using your spiritual gifts and abilities to help you to improve your plans and things like that out here. I was hearing some shit though. First chakra is also about you moving in ways that, contribute to your personal sense of stability and security. That part right there. Taking, actions on behalf of yourself, you understand, to save yourself, to stabilize yourself, to solidify the ground that you are standing on, all that type of shit, right? Good morning. Hop up out the bed and turn my swag on. Take a look in the mirror, say what's up. Oh my god, that's how I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling like that right now. Hop up out the bed, turn my swag on. Take a look in the mirror, say what's up. Yeah, I'm getting money. Oh my god, that's right there. What does this say? Oh, the fifth chakra, for real though. Okay, the Archangel Gabriel. It's like that part right there. This is about speaking, communicating, okay, what needs to be said, right? Truthful speaking. Also, somebody who got a powerful voice, anointing. You understand that part right there. People need to hear your voice. You understand? You probably do. You got that voice right there with that horn right there, and you wake them up, right? Hop up out the bed, turn my swag on, take a look in the mirror, say what's up. Yeah, I'm getting money. And I hope that shit be in your head all damn day, the way I'm singing it. Be in your head all damn day. You understand that part right there and get some more positive vibes. You understand? Think about some more positive things and things like that, right? And if you're gonna have some sort of a melody, you understand, period, up in your head, let it be something that's going to produce this energy of bringing in prosperity and you looking fine. You turn your swag on. Turn your swag on. Don't be out here like what he said off of that movie Malibu's Most Wanted. What he said. Don't be out here like a half stepping moist ass bitch. Oh my God, put your best foot forward. You understand? Turn your swag on. Hop up out the bed. Turn your swag on. Take a look in the mirror. Say, what's up? Wake your ass up. Period. Get up. Okay. Man holding a coin here. Right? You better get your ass up, man. You got stuff to do. You got business to attend to, sir. You got the thinking man here. We got the man holding the coin. Y'all better be up. You better be doing what you supposed to do. You better be doing what you say you gonna do. You hear me? Period. Daughter romance here. All you got is your boss and your words. Now look down and grab your boss. Oh my God. And grab your balls and tell yourself what I just told yourself. And look in the mirror when you do it. You hear me? All you got is your balls and your word. You understand? You better stand on both of them and with both of them. You understand that part right there? You heard what I said. Daughter romance here. Okay, underlying energy. What is this man holding a coin here? Okay, this is a valuable individual, somebody that you could know. Okay, somebody in your life. They're a valuable person. Whether you see them that way or not, I don't know. There's some sort of romantic energy underlying. It's not been presented. Okay, so but whoever this person is, you see them as valuable, but perhaps there's some little like lingering romance underlying or some shit where you and this individual is concerned. It's a certain situation where somebody needed to take some sort of action. Ain't taking the action, that action is being observed. Hmm. Some shit like that. Somebody could see somebody got a gift, okay? You got a gift of the gab or a gift in general where speaking is concerned, and there's a man who was very smart, you understand, and at the same time he not just smart, he put his smarts to the test, or he put it in action, okay? The plans and all of that type of shit, the lessons learned, the experiences and stuff like that. What's good with this man? Are you waking up today? Walking on sunshine. Oh my God. It's like, where you at though? The sun has not yet risen, right? Period. But yes, it has. So I'm here. It's giving that. You feel me? That part right there. A powerful manifester with the magician in the mirror. I hop up out the bed, turn my swag on, take a look in the mirror, say, what's up? Yeah, I'm getting money. Oh my God. It make you want to do that. It make you want to shimmy, don't it? That part make you want to move them shoulders, but I got a whole lot of more than just shoulders to move. You understand that? It reminded me of that. Oh my God. I don't be trying to be funny. You just be coming off that way. You understand? When they ain't got no breasts and stuff like that, and then she shaking your chest. You shaking on bones. Look at ass. Oh my God. But somebody could be, they could have been at that casino. You understand what you was doing, playing craps or some shit. You at the craps table, my baby, shaking on bones. You trying to get this money, man. Money, man. I told your ass you better get up. You understand? Align with the frequency. You understand that's gonna get you some money. So I'm about getting up early in the morning. I promise you. When you take them damn walks about 6 a.m., you're gonna come up with an idea on how to get some money for the day or the week. I promise you. And it was serving me well instead of sitting around on them days where I was all broken shit, acting broken shit. Hell no, I was getting up. Don't nobody know what the fuck I got going on. I'm getting up and I'm getting up out this bitch. And I'm getting the energy and the guidance that I need. You understand? Real shit. In order to make shit happen. That's what y'all got to do. So I'm here today. Hop up out the bed. Turn my swag on. Take a look in the mirror. Say, what's up? Yeah, I'm getting money. Get up. That part right there, seven chakra, Archangel Uriel, psychic energy as well, a powerful manifester. You powerful as fuck. Now it's not just that you just manifesting. It's something about your vision, right? When you see it, it's giving like, if I can see it, then I can achieve it. You understand? And if I believe it, you understand, period. That part right there, then it's just gonna happen. You that part right there. If I can believe it, then it is what it is. You understand that part right there? Woman holding a coin, seven chakra archangel here. Yeah, you got a psychic abilities, gifts. And they helping you manifest as well. Powerful manifester. You're not alone though. That's the whole thing about it. Some of us we be feeling alone. You gotta start speaking, babe. That part, open your mouth, talk. You understand? Um, yeah, real shit. Tell the universe what you need. What's going on? Good morning, y'all. Hop up out the bed. Turn my swag on. Take a look in the mirror. Say what's up. Yeah, I'm getting money. Uh-huh. Hop up out the bed. Turn the swag on. Real shit though. That's what I did this morning. I don't know why when I looked up in the mirror. You understand? It was about 3 o'clock in the 3:15 in the morning. I don't know, but I looked in the mirror and that's when I heard. That's what I heard it loud and clear. Hop up out the bed, turn my swag on, take a look in the mirror, say what's up. Yeah, I'm getting money. For real though, I don't know what it is. When you making them faces, you know you feeling that shit. You understand that part right there. But for real though, y'all got to start doing that. Saying more positive things when you looking at yourself in the mirror and shit like that. Talking to yourself. You understand raising your own frequency, empowering yourself. You understand raising your own vibration and things like that. Talk to yourself nice. Talk to yourself kind. Right? Be patient with yourself. Okay, this lighting is like kind of, pissing me off. Okay, patience here. Get that damn light up out of my face. Oh my God, yin yang here. Something about that right there. Yin yang energy here, but with financial constraints in the reverse, because somebody your energy is money is a part of your energy. Money is a part of your frequency. So if you don't got no money, you don't feel balanced. If you're not up in a prosperous or a good financial state, you really don't be feeling balanced. That's because that's a part of your spirit. That's a part of your frequency, your energy already for you to be abundant. So when that abundant energy is lacking, it could cause an imbalance up in your life, up in many different ways. You understand? It could cause you to even feel some type of way about yourself that make you not want romance. This some crazy shit here. The fuck? Because I'm pulling cards and I ain't really telling you all what I'm pulling. I ain't saying nothing, right? Okay, after the magician card, the door to romance card come out, right? And that was the one that was on the bottom energy, right? The underlying energy there. So yeah. Then it's like all these colors. It's reminding me of me the other day with the orange and the blue and shit. The manifestation, okay? That part right there, magician in the mirror. Somebody was trying to mirror your energy that day too, huh? But there's some sort of romantic energy here. I guess this shit being manifested. Are you wanting that? Or that you want that? What do you say? If it is in love, why does it hurt so bad? Make me feel so sad inside. Listen, we ain't finna start our day off with that bullshit. Hop up out that bed, turn my swag on, take a look in the mirror, say what's up. Yeah, I'm getting money. Okay, all right, that part right there. So patience here. All right, that part, somebody, that part. You was confused about a relationship, a connection that you could have with somebody, and you didn't know whether or not if it's love or not. What happened that had you question that shit? You understand? In that situation that had you question on whether or not was it real love or not. You understand? Because you say what? Why does it hurt so bad? Make me feel so sad inside. You understand? What was it? Okay, that made you feel like that. Somebody is because they needed to be patient with a certain situation or a certain person. I don't know. And yeah, that's the truth, huh? Let that say patience. Some situation relationship connection require patience. And it's a yin and yang situation, balance. A financial constraints in the reverse. Yeah, somebody they ain't date nobody if they pockets ain't right, if they money ain't right, they don't feel balanced. They feel off balance. They don't feel, that part right there. And then somebody like, I got money. But I got money though. You don't need to be trying to make your own money. You don't gotta be working hard trying to make no money. I got the money. I got the bag. I don't. You don't gotta bring sand to the sea, to the beach. You hear me? Somebody was on that shit, but it's like you the fell in love with a hustler, sir, or woman, Miss Lady. I don't know. And that person need her own bag. He need his own bag, whatever the case may be. So that's what it is. Okay. And you might do have that bag, and that might be why they want your ass. They like bosses or something, but baby, they need their own bag too. You know, they be on some like they want to match your energy type shit or something like that. And if it ain't your energy, they want to maintain their own energy, my baby. That part exactly. Then it's about not moving out of desperation. Just because you got the money don't mean nothing. If I ain't got no money, my own self, then that might just end up having me doing stupid shit like walking around barking like a dog. Ruff, ruff, what you want? Look at that. Oh, be a good pet for you. You understand? Look at that. Bite on your ankles. What the fuck? I don't know. But yeah. And let that person can do what they think they need to do. You understand? It's for their mental stability and stuff. If they need to work, get them 9 to 5. They used to shit like that, real shit. They used to having their own and doing certain things to get it. And then you understand routines and stuff like that. It's giving that about balance, even when it comes to inviting somebody else into your life, right? And being able to find that healthy balance between work and romance and things like that too is what I'm seeing here. And somebody because you like money and things like that and you like to make money. Okay. So it's giving that. I don't know, somebody would want to invite somebody out on a date, right? Some shit like that too. And it's like you don't gotta worry about nothing. But it's like somebody they've been so worried about everything, right? Period. At a time where it's like you don't gotta worry, but it's like they you shit. Your ass came around a little bit too late with telling them they don't gotta worry or something. I don't know. Somebody I see some money just coming out of nowhere, right? Could have get a raise, okay? Maybe looking for a certain position. Job is coming with some extra money, or you're going to get a raise, a bonus, or something. Angel of balance energy here too. Again, like I said, the balance where the money coming in. Somebody you've been putting in a whole lot of work, right? Now you get the benefits from the working. That's what it's looking like. The balance coming in, even if it's like a relationship or a connection. You've been feeding, working, right? Nurturing, okay? It don't gotta necessarily be a job. And you're a person. You've been putting your time, your energy, your effort into. Been coming off like a full time job. Even investing in yourself, baby. That part coming off like a full time job. That's how it's supposed to be. You put that time, that energy, and shit into yourself, and you get a healthy balance because you put it into everything else. You got to remember to put some of that into yourself as well, right? That part right there. Hop up out the bed, turn my swag on, take a look in the mirror, say what's up. Yeah, I'm getting money. Yeah, you gotta get up. That part. Envy in the reverse, taking it easy. It's giving somebody you had some sort of a aha eureka moment up in your life recently, where it's like you come to some sort of a realization about whatever it is that you are aiming to achieve. I guess you're going to achieve it. You understand? It just took for your ass to have to go through different doors. You understand? Go take a different route. You understand? Switch up your routine. Yeah. That part right there, switch up your routine a little bit and things like that as well. Be open to new or unconsidered possibilities. This person in your life who's very valuable. Okay. Now you see how I got a little cough, right? And it's that early morning shit because I had a cold. Whoever this man is, he's smart, he's valuable, he's good with health and shit like that as well. And he be knowing remedies and all kind of things like that too. It's like you was trying to control the way this person show up in your life, and if not, it's like you had a clear vision of how you wanted this person to be a part of your life, or you understand, period. That part right there is looking like business though. That's what you like say, okay, this gonna be our relationship going to be strictly business. That's what I'm hearing, period. So you could have said that to somebody or something like that. Okay. However, your energy towards this person on that you're going to be strictly business with a certain thing is what's kind of forging this energy of romance, and it's also like they like that shit. You understand? That's what it is. Okay. And that's where you probably cause you see how I'm shaking my head. But talking at the same time, I'm sure of what I'm speaking, and then I'm like this, and it's giving like but that's not what I wanted. Looking as it's giving like, oh my god. Lord have mercy. But perhaps that's what you need, my baby. What the fuck? Who's this guy? Get you. Lord have mercy, because it's something like that. Big Daddy. I'm gonna just go ahead and tell you the truth, whoever he is, and he could come off that way. And the thing about it is, it's not purpose like he's trying to be your father or anything like that. He's just smart. He's smart and he's a caring person. He's a nurturing type of a person. I guess he healthy and shit like that too. But I keep hearing Heavy D, Big Daddy. You understand? Period. Whoever he is, he could be bigger than you. You understand that part right there? You don't got to be all chunky or buff or anything like that, like big, but he stands over you, whoever he is. You understand that part right there? And it's like, mhm. You never considered this person as an option where love and stuff like that and romance is concerned. That is the truth. However, whoever they are, you got a lot of respect for them, and you do see them as a valuable individual. Okay, they that part whether they is looking like if they give you money. No, that's not about that. You understand? It's something about them being a respected person, them being somebody you could respect. Something about when you do talk to them, you be able to talk to them without a filter, okay, or without a mask or anything. Somebody just is talking to this person is easy for you, right? And this could be your person. And I'm hearing that shit, they hate our love, right? But I'm hearing Big Sean, and when he starts off, and it's like he rapping, but he talking at the same time, cause you smooth with that shit on God, that part right there, and it come off like you rapping when you talking and things like that. The way you put your words and stuff like that together, they go together so smoothly, but at the same time you rhyming. Why y'all playing with me? And it's getting like I rhyme all the time. You understand? They love my freestyles. They love. Oh my God! From like Malibu's Most Wanted interview, how he was saying, "B-Rad, somebody you just bust out and rhyme all the time," type shit. You understand? You don't even be trying to do that shit. But he said it's like first you was dodging him till you realized that he was somebody you could talk to and things like that up in that beginning of that song. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, your ex niggas be trying to haunt you still, you know what I'm saying? And if they want what's best for them, then they know that they still want you. You understand that part right there? It's the truth, okay? So this person always seeing your worth and things like that, and it's like you saw theirs as well, but on a more business potential, okay? He wasn't looking towards them in a romantic type of a way, right? I feel like that could even been off-putting to a certain individual too. They used to the women just wanting them off back and tripping on them and shit like that, and you was just tripping, period. Not necessarily on them, but on everything and on everybody, right? And then it's like you don't want to talk to nobody about what you tripping about. Why you tripping all the time? Why you always get your ass on the internet cussing at the screen, cussing at people? Oh my God. Somebody been watching your ass. You understand that part right there? They and it's like now you can just whoever they is. I don't know when y'all going. If did y'all start talking? Y'all fucking with each other? Y'all talking to each other? No, there's somebody they don't take it easy. Period. What she say? Cause you do want that person. I don't know who they is, but I'm hearing that song and that's what it say. I want your body the way you touch me. Driving in your caddy, you can be my big daddy. Take it slowly, heavy hold me. I don't know why I be feeling like that. Like I could have been up in that videos two stepping with their ass too. On some real ass shit. I was a baby in a pamper. Look at that ass. I don't know. Some shit like that walking around. Big diaper. Big dookie, bitch. I don't know. Period. But it's giving that. But look here though. That's what it's giving. Somebody. You want that person. I don't know who it is though. Uh-huh. And you confident. Something about that. Confident with your intuitive abilities or the messages that you've been receiving and delivering to other people. That's what I'm seeing here too. Cornucopia here with anxiety in the reverse. Blessings coming in, but there's not just no blessings just because. It's because of efforts, hard works put in and things like that. This is your rewards. Okay, that's what it's giving. Rewards, blossom in abundance. Look at you. Everybody is like a flower to you, real shit. You know, and these all your people in your beautiful garden and stuff like that, and you look at them all like beautiful flowers, and you want them to grow beautifully and things like that. It's what I'm seeing here with this community here. I don't know why it's giving that with the blossom and abundance behind it. To me, it's not even thinking about money. I'm not even thinking about the money aspect behind it. It's about these beautiful flowers that are growing beautifully. You understand? Without any type of fucked up energy around them, causing them to be like fucked up. You understand? They're actually growing, okay, and they're growing beautifully, okay, like that part right there. And it's giving people, okay. This is how you're thinking about some people, okay. And you're looking at them like a beautiful garden, okay. Different flowers, different people, beautiful, okay. That's what I'm seeing there, and its blossom is growing beautifully, okay. And you want many different flowers in your garden, huh? Door to spirit, right? You're being divinely guided as well with the indecision card here. You made a choice, and it's like to focus on solidifying connections with other people, building caring connections with other people. Exactly, being there for other people. You understand? Period. You was on self-love journey for a long time. You learned how to love yourself. Now you're going back to the it's like an ebb and flow of this shit, right? We need a healthy balance, okay? So you loved yourself, now you want to put more love out into others again, right? This time you just being selective. You making sure you don't got no weeds up in your garden, all of that type of shit. You understand, things that will eat up the other plants and things, and you know what I'm saying? Real shit. Decay the other ones next to it and stuff. Oh, you got foul energy, we got to pluck you from the root. You understand? You had to do a whole lot of that just to make sure that your garden grows beautifully, and every seed planted in that motherfucker grows beautifully. You understand that part right there? So you was doing a whole lot of work. You know, you had to do that groundwork and stuff like that first before stuff starts looking more beautiful, right, for you, okay? With the woman holding the heart there. Now you ready, you showing love and attending to your garden now. You done got all of the bad seeds out, all of the weeds out and things like that. You done went through or doing all the groundwork, is what I'm hearing as well. Shifting and sifting through the dirt, making sure that there's nothing lurking beneath. You understand, real shit that could fuck up the garden, right? The seed in the reverse, the love that is coming to y'all is real. You understand? You can embrace that. You understand? That's what I'm seeing here from this woman holding the heart here, okay. And if she say she wants you to do well, that's what she mean. With the deceit in the verse with blossom abundance, you're also not deceiving yourself about these beautiful flowers. That part right there. Oh, you hop up out that bed, turn my swag on, take a look in the mirror, say what's up. Yeah, that part right there. Angel of love, deceit in the reverse. Yeah, I'm getting money. That part right there. Okay, appreciation here. And we thank you. I thank you all for showing up. Good morning, y'all. Wake your ass up. I thank you for doing what the fuck you supposed to do. Get your ass up. I promise you doing what you say you're gonna do. You hear me? Doing what you know you need to do. All that type of stuff to make sure you're a beautiful flower. The sunlight that I'm blessing you all with. You can't let it go to waste. All of that type of stuff right there with the deceit in the reverse, the sun there. Bless new beginnings. Okay, increase creativity. You understand as well is what I'm seeing there. You. You, that part right there, I don't know what it is, but it's something about you. Something about you, fam. And you better know it. You hear me, beautiful flower? Period. Who am I talking to? It's something about you. That's why I want you in the garden. You hear me? The seed in the reverse, Karen Connections, okay? There's something about you. You stand out. You're so beautiful to me. You hear me? And so I need you in the garden. I need to see you every now and again, okay? You hear me? Every now and again, okay? Goddess of the moon energy here to see. So that's what I'm hearing right now. You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? So that part right there. So I need to see you. Okay. I need to be able to be graced by your beauty community here. All right. Beautiful people. The seed in the reverse. Okay. So I need to see you every now and then. And I don't even know why I'm saying it like that. Angel of balance here. Okay. Okay, more balance. That's what it's about. The seed in the reverse. Okay, and it's giving at you somebody they've been needing to see you a little bit more. I don't know, and I've been needing to see you all a little bit more, huh? Okay, because it's that's what it is. It's a community with the angel of love, blossom in abundance. Okay, so it's like the angel of love is bringing together this beautiful community. Okay, and I'm looking at it like it's a beautiful garden. Okay, caring connections of caring connections. Okay, rest and rejuvenation. Okay, you get your rest and then you wake up and you're all looking good. And you hop up out the bed and turn your swag on. That part right there. Hop up out the bed, turn my swag on. Take a look in the mirror, say what's up. Yeah, I'm getting money. So it's rest and rejuvenation. Your heart chakra open. That's what it was. That's what you was doing, taking care of yourself and things like that. And then it's like something about your heart, just started going through these activations and things like that. Especially if you somebody who recently went through like a little tough period of time. And it's crazy because it was giving that Nipsey Hussle double up, never let a hard time humble us type shit. You understand? It is like you didn't, and my thing is looking like your community wouldn't allow you to either. Shit, you ain't going through nobody, nothing ain't nobody else done went through. You understand that part right there? It's about how you get through that shit. It's that you don't let certain things just succumb you. Okay. And that's some crazy shit right there because it's giving that, some stuff, it can be so heavy to certain people that they get out here and they fuck themselves up. You understand? But it's looking like you had peace through a storm, okay, with the rest and rejuvenation energy there, okay, and that peace carried you, okay. Instead of you moving out of desperation and things, it's looking like you had clarity of mind and understanding in your situation and stuff. Also towards the solutions as well, clarity of solutions. You acted quickly, you acted promptly, you got things together very quickly, you handle your business, people respect you, people talking about how you do what you say you're going to do and things like that. We're real proud of you. You hear me? Man holding the heart here. Door to personal healing and happiness. I'm proud of you, fam, whoever you are. right? You got caring connections. You're one of my flowers. Peace, love, and light. You're in the garden. I'm glad you are here. You hear me? I'm glad you got yourself together, honey. And you're in the garden. Look at you. Period. And you looking good. You taking care of yourself. You dressing better and shit like that because you feeling better and shit, sir. You somebody, you got your hair. You getting your haircuts. You grooming. You getting your hair done. Things like that. You taking care of yourself. I like that. You feeling sexy, huh? Let me say, I'm too sexy for my shirt, too sexy for my. You on that? Let's give it that. You understand? What he say? I was hearing that before. Too sexy by Future and Drake. When he say what? And you getting too sexy for that metro housing. You hear me? Period. You getting too sexy for that public housing. You need to be somewhere in a gated community or somewhere, some shit like that. You hear me? Living in luxury, living in them hills or something. Who is this? That's what he talking about. You getting a little bit too sexy to just be walking around here taking strolls and shit like that. Who's this man? Somebody, you got hair though. You can have some curly hair, and if you don't, something about you, you fine. You could be high yellow. That's what they be calling certain people. You light skinned, high yellow. Even if you don't got a lot of hair. And something about them eyes. You like to talk with your eyes, huh? That's how you used to get them. That's how you get them. You was somebody a little older too, huh? You, oh my God, you still got it, huh? Look at, look at you. That's why we want you in the garden. You hear me? That's why I need you in the garden. You hear me? You still got it, huh? Period. See, one thing about me, I know that beauty and stuff like that, sex and stuff like that sells to a certain degree, right? And we don't need you doing too much, but we do need you attractive. You hear me? Okay, door to personal. Healing and happiness is what I'm seeing here. Oh, shit. Hop up out the bed. Turn my swag on. Somebody, you wasn't up on your purpose and up in your path for a long time. You feel like you not right now. You understand? You feel like you're not right now because you're not really able to tap into your spiritual guidance yourself. You hear me? But it's more so your energy is because you've been needing to work up on your feelings, your emotions. You've been too wrapped into your family and your love life. That's the honest to God truth. And you needed to love yourself, your self-love. So you got somebody that you care about, and your ass was not paying attention to how strong the connection between you and somebody is, how high vibrational it really is, sir. Whoever this man or woman, you couldn't see that in this man. That's something like that too. It could be that either or. Okay. It's like somebody did not know, or it's like how when we did not know about spirituality and how it mattered to our lives and stuff like that. That's what it's giving. Some of us, we had to wake up to this. Okay. That's what it's giving. So I say, hop up out the bed and turn my swag on. Take a look in the mirror, say, what's up? Yeah, I'm getting money. Okay. All right. So some of us, we had to wake up to this. You know what I'm saying? Period. And somebody it took for a caring connection, a friend or something like that, to help you to tap into that frequency. And somebody was up on a certain type of journey, and you was not experiencing a lot of balance up in your life. You understand real shit because you the lover man. You the lover boy. Okay. What she say? Lover boy. Right. And that's what that reminds me of, the movie Dirty Dancing. You hear me? Patrick Swayze type shit. You hear me? That's somebody they got, and you like to dance, and you a groovy ass white boy. Somebody is, period. I'm gonna just keep it real. That's the energy that's coming up here. You building some caring connections here too. Walking away. So yeah, somebody had to walk away. They were from wherever they were, their love and things not being reciprocated, even family and stuff like that, friendships and things. Because whoever he is, he's the lover boy. He's the one loving and shit like that, right? Temple path here. So what about it? Because it came out in the reverse. It's like somebody was, you refusing your path and refusing your anointing, your calling. Yeah, because of spirits. Ain't nobody talking to them damn spirits. Look at that. That's why, because the spirits. You don't want to talk to no spirits, man. That's what it was. Storm warning in the reverse. However, they were helping you. They were helping you to avoid storms and stuff. They weren't coming to crash your life. They was coming to help you, coming to help you get it together. I ain't gonna lie, I used to be the same way, but something about me, I always had this like dark sense of humor and stuff. So that movie Sixth Sense, when I was younger, instead of me being scared of it and shit, I was always goofy as hell. Get your being, I see that people. Look at that. Not even just that. You all know it's a movie called The Others and stuff, and then it's like they did a parody of that shit with the fake Michael Jackson up in the scary movie and stuff, and then the person sitting in the middle of the floor with the sheet over their head and shit, like the kid from that movie, fam. And out of nowhere, when they go over there, it was Michael Jackson under the cover, under the blanket. Michael Jackson sitting there playing under the blanket. Shit. Like, so it was when in my childhood they made everything funny. So now I'm grown and this shit is real. So I be having to honestly even check myself with making sure I respect spirit. You understand? Because things to me just so funny and period. And I can't help it. But it's like they understand me though. Period. You that part right there. Your spirit team gonna understand you better than anybody. And it's you understand anybody, right? And then they're gonna lead you to other people who understand and resonate with you and stuff like that as well. It ain't no need to be scared. They gonna be there anyways. Real shit. And it's a ghost here right there. They gonna be there anyways. You feel me? And the hangman energy there. So you give a different perspective of some shit. Okay, about these spiritual blessings, abundance, and stuff like that, or not even just wealth. You understand? Period. And it's about seeing value in everything and everyone in your life who's of value. Period. That part right there with the Ten of Pentacles, you're very rich, you're very, very wealthy, you're very beautiful. Okay, not only that, you got a very beautiful garden full of very beautiful flowers, right? That part right there, and every one of them holds value. Every person, every connection that you have. Ace of Swords with the Hangman, you have a different mindset, a different view, perspective of what it is that you and spirit got going on right now. And I love it. Period. That part right there. I love this shit. Okay, with the Tower card there, is giving that too. Something about you love what you do. You love your people. Okay. You got a wealth coming in. Some sort of a fortune's wheel here with the Ten of Pentacles. Some good fortune where finances is concerned as well. Okay. Now you got a lot of good people and things like that. There's some stuff going on in the dark. You're being intuitively, you're receiving intuitive hints. That's what I'm hearing. And a lot of it, you're receiving certain guidance for you to rest, calm down. Nine of Swords energy here. This one's telling you that it's a bunch of negative thoughts, but it's like you needing to get in control of those thoughts and tell yourself more positive things, or it's something about recycling, right? And letting go of what is not serving you, thoughts and things like that that are not good, right? And it's just like it's reminding me of Rose, you understand, and in the Titanic and stuff like that, right? And it's like just the fact of how certain things could be seeming very scary. Oh, okay. I'm gonna just pull them all out then, the ones that came. The Nine of Swords, the Chariot, the Hangman, and the Ace of Swords. This is about not letting the opportunity pass you by. It's also about you not being afraid of an opportunity passing you by, not being afraid to actually take a step back and let others lead or let God control the situation. Take some time out to yourself for introspection and things like that. Take time to actually focus on your own well-being, your healing, your mind, your mental state, and things like that as well, processing your thoughts. not being afraid to focus on yourself, and you know how sometimes you don't want to, you want to hurry up and do something. You gotta, I gotta do this, I gotta hurry up and do it, because if I don't, then I'm gonna might miss this, or miss this opportunity, or this deadline. It's like also, I'm not able to get out as much because I'm so busy. You're not missing out on anything. You need that time to yourself to focus up on yourself and do what's best for yourself, is what I'm seeing here. So you learning that as well. And then it's like, while you taking your time out for that, doing whatever it is that you're doing, you're also seeing how abundant your life already is, how your life is full of blessings, and you got a lot of good people and things like that up in your life already, connections that you haven't been really fostering and attending to and shit like that too. And vice versa, some of your people could have been feeling like that about you, like they haven't really been attending to you, or fostering that connection where you are concerned, is what I'm seeing here too. But it's like, now you take a step back to yourself, and you're seeing things with from a new lens, okay, from a whole different perspective now. And it's like, you're unstoppable, period. You're also noticing that it's like, a lot of the fears or the worries, the doubts and stuff that was coming up in your head during this time period where you were in introspection, it was due to the fact that even while you was going through some stuff, you were still like going through some stuff. You understand? Period. It's like, you the type of person, it don't matter. People just won't leave you alone sometimes. I'm gonna be honest. It don't matter what you got going on. Shit, people still gonna want to probe and pick and all of that type of stuff, right? So you were worried that somebody was gonna fuck some shit up, because that's what you was experiencing if you take a step back from some shit. Okay, 6 of Wands, 10 of Earth, and it's like, you got the victory either way. Period. But you was worried about that. Like, if I step away from this shit for a little while, or this person, these people, is somebody just gonna be able to come and shit in my grass in my garden, bring they shitty ass dog or whatever the case may be? Okay, try to piss on my flowers. You understand, something like that? But no, they know to stay the fuck out your garden is giving beware there's a lion here. You know, they put up beware there's a dog. No, beware there's lions here, my baby. Don't come over here trying to piss in our garden. We gonna eat your ass. 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, real shit. Don't come over here with that bullshit. Okay, so it's like you answering a call, right? Hop up out that bed, turn my swag on, take a look in the mirror, say, what's up? Yeah, I'm getting money. You so funny. Who is this? Peace, love, and light. Oh my God, I love you. You reminded me of a baby, period. It's giving these little cards my son cut up and shit. I got a whole lot of monies. I got all these monies. Oh my God. Somebody doing the money spread, doing the money dance, he funny as hell. It's reminding me of kids though, period. Like my little baby brother, he used to do that all the time. Very disrespectful. We'd be walking to the store in the hood when he was a baby and shit. It'd be dudes on the block. Dude would be like, move, bum. To strangers. I'm like, looking at, he just a baby. Looking at. But his oldest siblings, I was like 19 years old and shit. So he a little baby. He learning from us. Period. He learning from us older ones. He listening to us talking how we act and stuff, and how we moved around and things like that up in the hood and shit. So we walking down the street. There's two big niggas walking up in the same direction as dude walking. They were like, move, bombs. And he's like 2 years old, 3 years old, on some real ass shit. Move, Bubs. We used to be recording him all the time. We give him the money, he'd be sitting there recording. He's still like that to this day, period. And he call everybody bums, and that little boy be getting money. 4 of Wands here. A young Aries, Page of Wands, young Aries energy coming through. Ace of Swords, ain't nobody gonna get in your way. Ain't nobody gonna fuck up shit you got going on. You wanna reunite with somebody, or unite with somebody, if you thinking about your family or something. period. It's something about your lifestyle and things like that as well. We got the love card here, which represents the lover's energy, making healthy choices and decisions. Choices and decisions that's best for everybody involved and things like that up in the situation. Your worries, your fears, your doubts were very unnecessary. However, they are, it's understandable why you had them. Okay, is what I'm seeing here, but it's something about the words that you receive. They are law, right? Ace of Swords, somebody you already know the truth. You already know what it is. You know what it was. You know what it is, and it's something about you doubting that because of circumstances, situations, and events that were occurring. Period. Just did not fit the vision, huh? That's what it is. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hop up out the bed. Turn my swag on. Take a look in the mirror, say what's up. Yeah, I'm getting money. That part right there, that's what it's giving. And it's like you. That song I keep hearing, it is you. Okay. Somebody, don't worry about your love. That person do love you. Somebody loves somebody. Shit, I love y'all. If don't nobody love you, you hear me? Justice card in the upright. Okay, Three of Wands. This is about somebody set their intentions. Your intentions were met. That's why the Four of Wands is here up on the table. And this is due to like anybody try to get up in your fucking way. Period. That's what's coming for them. Karma, because justice is always going to favor you. You're the balanced one. You're the one that believes in justice and fairness, and you actually aim for it. Okay, so they should not fuck with you. Period, because it's given that you that part. You believe in the law, whether it's the law and the government, the spiritual laws, with you being seven chakra archangel Uriel, highly vibrational, spiritual royalty, high ranking, justice. Okay, is what I'm seeing here. You able to lay the law, so you should have never cared, but I understand why you did. Okay, I keep having to say that. You understand, because I feel like somebody needs that, because it's like you the type of person that can overthink and beat yourself up. And it's like you got all these spiritual gifts and abilities and stuff like that too. But at the same time, you're human, fam. You living in a human world, going through human experiences and shit like that. And you got to be realistic and stuff. And that part right there too. We was talking about that with yesterday. Somebody you manifested, but you still got to do the fucking work, right? And so when they thieving and stealing and shit don't work out for them, and they going crazy and all that type of shit, because they want to be manifesting shit that don't belong to them and losing that shit at the same time. Or try to attack other people's lives, so you understand, and that shit don't stand the test of time and all kind of shit. You understand that part right there. Manifestation is nothing without actually doing the actual work to actually maintain the fucking things that you're manifesting. Okay, I wasn't supposed to cuss, but it is what it is. That part right there. Four of Wands. Yeah, so if somebody they trying to stop something they couldn't even stop. You understand that part right there. They're trying to get in the way, just all up in somebody's way, in somebody's business, just like need to get the fuck out the way because they couldn't stop it. They can't. It don't make no sense. But that was what they was aiming to do. And I feel like somebody you don't got, you to like the type of person that's an irritation, and you don't got time for it. That's how you handle some shit. But it's more so like you just fell back and just let it work itself out, period. And that was the message. And it's like it took for you to get irritated to do it, okay? But the whole time, that was the message. Let it all work out, period. I was telling everybody that too. And then it's like even I wasn't able to process this. You know what I'm saying? Let it all work out. Okay, the Emperor here. And the Two of Earth. And then the Six of Earth. Very generous boss man here. Who is this guy here? But he does some odd work, or he just be busy, period. And he could need somebody to help him with his workload. That part, and he's willing to pay. Okay, that part right there. So it'll be a simple job, but he wants you to collaborate or work together with him and stuff like that. Somebody you might need to sign an NDA. And then this may be somebody wanting to be with you in a relationship as well, with this being a Three of Wands underlying energy. Somebody was anticipating or waiting, right? Hopeful, wishing. And then it's like it ended up happening. They meet somebody, come together with somebody, working harmoniously in a setting event, something like that with somebody. Ace of Swords have some sort of communication. Probably not much, but it was very important. You understand? That's the truth. What the fuck is? Yeah, and it's like, don't worry, somebody don't got nothing to worry about. Two of Cups, pay the air. So a couple could be watching somebody get some sort of a blessing and stuff like that too. This relationship, this partnership, this connection you coming into, that's the blessing. Empress, Page of Water. And it's like you kind of exciting, get your big, I want to dance with somebody. I want to feel the heat with somebody. Because it say that, Empress, Page of Water, Ace of Fire, Two of Cups. Then it's the Page of Air, Ace of Earth. Somebody's watching somebody stabilize themselves, or watching somebody get a blessing, or watching these two people come into union with each other or some shit. Y'all could be doing that as well. But it's like this woman, she's like a dancer. She loves to sing and she loves to dance and stuff. She like to have fun. She like to have exciting adventures, or something like that. Or she just very passionate type of a person herself, full of passion and fire herself, but also very sweet and things. So it's like somebody's like ideal type of partner. Are they gonna be like y'all gonna be like that? Whatever they say, shit. So yeah, this person wants to talk. They want to talk about what you do, and it's like they could be encouraging you to keep doing what you do. Somebody could want to fund somebody, whatever it is that they do. Okay. This could be some sort of cash benefits as well. This also talking about check your mail. You may have something in your mail already. If you haven't checked your mailbox in a while, there may be something in the mail. Okay. Somebody was waiting for somebody to be able to solidify something with them. So they not. I'm gonna just keep it real. How she's looking up in this direction, away from this emperor. It's like if he wasn't offering anything solid, she wasn't going to look at him. She sees him as a boss and stuff like that. But I'm gonna tell you the truth. She sees him as temptation. And period, temptation. So if he's not offering anything solid or stable, period, partnership, you understand? Collaboration, something like that, a business proposal, or proposal in any way, shape, or form, that's going to be some sort of a solidifying a contract or something between them. She not paying him no mind. That's what I'm seeing here. And the Six of Earth. So what I'm saying is this man, he don't really. Somebody need to bring balance to a certain situation too. That's what that's both representing. It's like having a when comes to give and take and stuff, making sure they supporting people and things like that as well. What they invest in their time, their energy, their resources and stuff like that to structure. The emperor, he's the one that brings the structure and stability and things like that to societies and to his empire and to his businesses and to his whatever it is he's running. Real shit. So with the two of Pentacles, it's a lot of imbalance there. He needs somebody. He needs somebody who is solid. He needs somebody. Oh my God, you making me itch on my face and stuff. What is you? Okay, get you big somebody. They like to kiss somebody on the head, on the cheeks and stuff. They're gonna like to do stuff like that. Real shit. They like that's the type of person this person is. Okay, and it's like that's treat a person like a pet. They gonna pat you on the back, pat you on the shoulder and shit like that, pat you on your head and shit, yeah, kiss you on your head and stuff, kiss you on your face type of shit like that. This person, that's the type of person that they will be. You understand? They not the type of person that do PDA, all of that type of shit. I'm gonna keep it real. Why I feel like that, cause I was looking at this couple the other day. They was at Pick and Save, and it was so funny as hell. They gonna kiss each other and stuff like that up in public, right? And then it was like they didn't just kiss each other; they kept doing it. And I'm like, ugh. The E40, ugh. Look at that. I don't know why. I'm looking at them like that and I'm like, ugh, and I'm just really saying and shit. You know, I'm like, they could have, and then they got in the same car. And that's what blew me. Because y'all got in the same, y'all could have did that shit in the car. We don't, nobody need to see that. And they just sitting there looking at just kissing each other and shit. And I'm just like, ugh, looking at in total disgust. Oh, I thought I was okay with PDA. I guess I don't like that shit. You hear me? That part right there. And then I'm the type of person that I love to show affection though. But it's like I'm sitting there looking at people kissing each other and I'm like, ugh. And y'all could have got in the car and did that shit. Don't nobody want to see that shit. Oh my god. But yes, two pentacles here with the six of pentacles. So yeah, this man he be busy a lot. That's all. And then it's like he wants somebody that's solid. You know, he will provide, and you ain't got to worry about that. But he could have hurt your feelings before, and you could have hurt his feelings before. Real shit. Talking about some you just don't want to do shit unless it's work. Oh, now I'm sounding a little masculine. So that's why his problem was. So if you had know this person and they had a problem with you, that shit funny. That's what it was. What you mean? We ain't gonna talk about this right now. Looking at we here, we ain't came here to talk about all that right now. So this emperor here is focused up on structure and stuff. He doing what he got to do, and he seeing what you doing, and you doing what you got to do, and making your ends meet, and doing what you say you going to do, and things like that too. So what's going on with it? It's also somebody bringing balance to a certain situation, making sure somebody receive the benefits or the assistance that they need, resources that they need. So seeing the bigger picture, okay, as well with a certain exactly seeing the bigger picture. Also, somebody funding somebody's travel. Okay, you got to expand or you got to travel. Okay, that part too. Somebody that's what that Ace of Pentacles was too. Okay, so it's like you and this person need to come together or coming together on some sort of an agreement here. This also about seeing the bigger picture. It could be also somebody that's like you used to working by yourself and holding shit down alone and stuff like that. But just to have this person's you know, have them collaborating or cooperating, working together with you will make things a little bit more easier, right? See the bigger picture and why it's important that y'all work together rather than, not. With the Wheel of Fortune here, things are changing. There's some sort of lucky, it's going to seem so, good fortune coming in for you, okay, with this expansion of your mind and your perspective. Messenger of air. You learn a very powerful lesson from a spirit, okay, or a spiritual man or connection. And it's like he learning a valuable lesson as well, okay, about how the tables are turning. He learning a valuable lesson about when you get power, what you do with that power. Like somebody was tested with a little bit of power because they have a troubled past and how they used to try to control shit or people or somebody, you know what I'm saying, in particular. And it's like with the messenger of air to the king of fire is given at a situation like a reoccurring situation, right? But this time it's like God intervened in the situation, okay? Because this man got some power and showed that what they will do with the power. You want, and it's not good, okay? Don't give a fuck about what nobody else wants. They don't give a fuck about nothing nobody else but what they want. Real shit. And they acted as a child or a fool with this power. Somebody could also be an Aries. But it's also somebody here in Aries energy who's learned a very valuable lesson about when certain things arise, period. Certain thoughts, doubts, all that type of shit, you move different than you usually do. Like not moving out of fear. Okay, that part right there. And just because you got the power and the control to do some shit to somebody to make them feel something very deeply, you understand, in a hurtful way, that you don't always have to do that. You understand? That's because you got the power to do it don't mean that you should do it. That's what I'm saying. So God intervened in a situation where there was a man who had the power. He had control control up in a certain situation and stuff like that. But Spirit seen what he was willing to do with that power, okay, and been seeing what he's willing to do exactly. So God intervened up in this situation with the will here. And it's God's will. Now God was going to allow him to do some shit, but he showed that he is fuck God's will. Is what I want, real shit. But we if I got the power right now, I'm finna change this shit up right now. That's how he felt. Instead of getting himself together and shit like that, and he was just gonna take everything, and do whatever the fuck he want to do with some shit. Now he was also trying to make things so make it so hard for somebody that they run to them and need and chase them, all that type of shit. Because he wanted to be the one to solidify this contract with this person, this woman. It's a woman up in this car holding these two pentacles. And it's giving like whatever she do, she loves what she do. And that's why she okay with just holding them two pentacles, as long as she got something of her own. It don't gotta be a full contract or three pentacles or something like that. Nobody else gotta be collaborating or working together with her. It's something that about her loving what she do. Okay, so she's okay if it's just gotta be her doing it by herself. She knows that she's going to build the stability, security, or whatever it is that she needs for herself. You understand? And she knows how to go and get the resources and things that she needs in order to make stuff happen. So whoever this King of Wands person was, they was trying to force stuff to go their way, but the tables started turning on their ass. Wheel of Fortune is like and then it's like good fortune, good luck, and somebody's being redirected to go back towards somebody that they were around. And it's like, I'll be right back, period. But you hear me. But it took longer. Hangman energy, Pisces energy coming through, Earth energy coming through. So that's Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Earth, right? Some air. And it's like the air that's here is the truth, right? And it's like there's some shit that's there, and it's like somebody has set their intentions and stuff like that, and it's like whatever their intentions are set is being met, okay? And so this man here, he's seeing what this woman do. He knows she loves what she does, and so he's going to help her. That's who this man is. And because he believes in structure, he believes in all the stabilizing shit and stuff like that, and nothing being half done, all that type of shit, or whatever the case may be, or he not having a full idea or understanding of what something is or what's going on. So he want to solidify the shit or whatever. Mm-mm. Ace of Pentacles, temptation, Three of Wands. Somebody could not wait. That part right there. Or that's how they feel right now. When they be looking at somebody or thinking about somebody, it's like they just can't wait. You understand? Period. And I'm gonna tell you, somebody gonna offer something that's gonna be so damn tempting. You hear me? It's definitely going to be material. Okay, it's going to be something like, if they give you this, you already know what the fuck is up. And I don't see nothing wrong with that if you already know what the fuck is up. You understand that part right there? If you already bought that life, whatever it is, you already know. But yeah, there's some passion between these people, and somebody watching. Somebody watching, somebody seeing somebody is a blessing. Exactly. So listen, to you Emperor, they eyeing what what you want. I don't know who it is, but they want what you want. They want what you want. And they willing to shoot they shot, or set intentions in order to make it theirs as well. Who's that? But it's given, it's already his. She, that, it's just he needs to do something or whatever. I don't know. Patience with a certain situation. Because it's all this Seven of Swords. Exactly. He knows not to move right away. Give it a little bit of time so all of them snakes and stuff like that can start exposing themselves and shit. And that's what's been going on. So that part, that's the truth as well. And you pause, delay, you see people's real intentions, what they, all of that type of stuff. Seven of Swords, that's the truth. So we got a King of Swords energy here. Ten of Cups. Something about him and what he desires for his life, what he sees and how to, family wise, all that type of stuff. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Seven of Swords. So are these his family members that's been like sabotaging something? A Queen of Swords and a Queen of Pentacles, telling lies. Yes, Ace of Swords. And they could both be worried, okay, because they know the truth is out now with the Ace of Swords, Nine of Swords. So the only two swords cards on the table is the Nine of Swords, which was the first card to come out, and the Ace of Swords, where somebody was very worried because people kept telling lies and shit on them. So it's like you said, fuck it. I ain't got time to keep proving myself to nobody, all these accusations, all of that type of shit. Believe what the fuck you want to believe. It's that type of shit. Somebody you got fed up with some shit. And so that's what they wanted though. But they expected this emperor to walk away from this woman when she did that. So it's given like a woman was going through things like she was a masculine energy or handling a certain energy, handling certain things like a masculine would, thinking like a man, shit like that, right? Certain shit you just don't address. You're not gonna speak on it if they don't ask about it, type shit. That don't mean you're a liar. Is you understand? It's like not like you're on trial and you're really under oath at it exactly. And it's like whatever you're speaking about is either going to come casually, is going to be spiritually led, spiritually guided for you to speak, or it's just not going to be spoken unless a motherfucker asks about it. It's not about you being a fucking liar. You're not a liar. Some shit ain't nobody else's business. Some shit was confusing to you as well. And it's like I don't know who know what. So I don't know who to talk to about certain things. Some shit too, real to be talking to about to everybody and anybody and shit like that. That's the truth too. And these could just be two people up in your life who's not, they not really to be trusted. The earth sign and the air sign, family members. And the King of Swords. And them could be siblings and stuff like that too. It's like that you needing to move away from. They've been plotting against you on shit. You a Queen of Cups, okay? But there is somebody who like a Leo in your life who got your back in a water sign male there too. This water sign male, you blocked him, but he understand why. You blocked him. So this woman blocked you. She blocked him. And it's like I'm gonna do what I want to do. That type of shit. Six of Swords. So she's like looked at everybody like they was a part of the problem, even the man. Like so you see this Ace of Water. That's what she wants or something like that. She's decided to focus on her healing and things like that, or what she really wants. Okay, Queen of Cups energy in this deck. It's a woman who decided that she's going to do what's best for herself, even if that angers, upsets other people. You understand? Even if they can't get with the program, it's her program. You understand? So then they can go. And she said she had enough of this Nine of Swords shit, so she draw her sword, Ace of Swords. Cause somebody had love for somebody. She had love for somebody. And it's like, fuck it. And then it's like, I ain't got time for this shit. So this Ace of Cups underlying energy here, where somebody walked away or something they left, they walked away with love. Still, I'm going to walk away with a good heart to this whole shit, knowing I ain't did shit wrong, and bitches just running their mouth. Bitches just lying, bitches just mad, and they feel some type of way. And the person they really should be giving all of that anger to, the person that harmed them or whatever, they ain't saying shit to that person. They attacking me. So fuck them bitches. Real shit. And where it's family, friends, somebody else's family or friends, that's the honest to God truth. And it's like they want to take their vengeance out on who's closest to them. And that's the truth too. The one that was closest to them or all that type of shit. King of Cups energy coming out. No, that's the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups with the King of Water. So that might be just what puts this person, the love that you give to this King of Earth, may put him up in a King of Water energy, make him feel loved and shit like that, water him down. You understand? Because he's up in the Earth energy. It's a flower. He's a tree. He's not just a flower. Ace of Water. So you got trees in your garden. You got trees too, huh? That part right there, he's a tree. So he's also giving life. You understand? And the trees help us breathe, right? That part. So what he saying? I keep hearing I love you. Get you big. I won't know unless you tell me. I won't know how you feel till you tell me. I won't know how you feel till you tell me. Is it cause a nigga has something wealthy? You understand? That part right there. I won't know how you feel till you tell me. Hop up out that bed, turn my swag on. Take a look in the mirror, say what's up. Yeah, I'm getting money. That's his ass too. And I won't know how you feel till you tell me. You childish. That's that part right there. Is it cause a nigga handsome and wealthy? Is it because I'm a what he say? It could be all of that. But it's because you're a tree. That's what she like about you. She likes that you're solid, you're a tree, you're respected out here, something like that. You don't do no drama. You don't do tolerate that bullshit. Whoever you are, they want to get it popping. You gonna turn it all the way the fuck up. That part right there. Page of Wands here. High Priestess. Somebody could be funny. Two of Cups. That's like one of your soulmate people that you resonate with up on an emotional and soul level. That's one. That's who he is. So you recognize him. That's what you want him for. Somebody who understands you. Would you be somebody who can make it better? Somebody. What Tusi was saying. Who can open up those gates? Open up them gates to your heart. That part right there. Y'all, I had a moment one day. I ain't gonna lie. Tusi came to Milwaukee, and it was like I be getting ready. I be looking good. I be trying to get ready, trying to make myself look good and stuff to a certain extent before I leave out my house. But it was like I was late. And it was mostly because at first I was like, I ain't going, but I'm like, I can't miss this shit. You know what I'm saying? Period. Because I just knew he was going to be singing favorite song, right? Why the fuck I get there when he started singing favorite song, bro? I was finna start crying. Oh my God, going up the escalator here. I'm on the stage right now. Singing your favorite song, looking a crowd and you know where to be found. Oh my God, here I am. I'm feeling like it's about me. You hear me? This is for me. You hear me? Period. and I'm late. And I'm late. And he looking in the crowd and I'm really not there. Oh my God, I'm on the escalator going up crying. That's how I felt when I went to LA too and I was supposed to meet LL Cool J. Listen, didn't nobody tell me I was gonna meet him. I said I was supposed to meet LL Cool J. You feel me? But I got there so late after the whole damn concert thing was over. The iHeart Media Awards up in what 2022. All the people leaving out the damn building, and I'm walking in the other direction because I'm not. I don't give a fuck. I'm late. I'm still finna go up in this bitch and touch something and talk to somebody, some people, you understand? So that's what happened. And then people still let me in. They was like, everybody has to leave, everybody has to leave. And I told them, like, dude, like, this my first time being out here. I don't know what's up with y'all salons and stuff like that, but it took forever to get my nails done. That part too. I'm sitting up in there longer than what the fuck. I think that time, I think I only got my feet. I only got a pedicure. I only got a pedicure, but I swear to God, that shit took long. The long that was like one of the longest fucking pedicures I ever. I don't know. It just took too long. So I'm doing too much talking. And my ear itching now for real though. But this shit telling the truth now. It's a long time after that. I never asked. That's the whole point too. I just felt like it was like some weird energy shit going on. But it's straight up saying your plans were sabotaged. Yeah. So that part two. That concert, Uber driving slow as a bitch. All that type of shit. You know, they know you got shit to do. Uber driving slow as a bitch. Uber playing Tootsie favorite song when they let me out of the Uber. Then I go right to this about the not the one from California, but Milwaukee. I remember that night now. The Uber was driving like slow as a bitch, taking one of the longest routes to get to the place, playing Tootsie favorite song right when they pull up to the damn event. And Tootsie on the stage, I'm hearing the people announce him and stuff as I walk through the doors. First song the man get to singing his favorite song. So yeah, I'm sitting there like, oh my God, I'm about to start crying and shit like that. And you got the King of Wands actually coming out energy here. And so the Three of Swords, there's somebody is like been trying to sabotage your experiences and shit like that. Patience here. But it's the temperance energy. So that's a Sagittarius. Fortune's wheel, then now there's somebody else in charge now. God intervened in the situation, and there's a king of swords, king of air energy here, who is in the one that's like in control of some shit now. Okay, king of earth energy actually coming out. Seven of Pentacles. Somebody is been invested for a while. Okay, wherever this king of Pentacles is, and I'm hearing I'll hold you down. That's I'll hold you down. That's what's that. What song is that? That's DJ Khaled's song, but it's like featuring Chris Brown. It's a lot of men up on that damn song, right? Chris Brown, August Alsina, DJ Khaled, Future. That's great. So yeah, it was like the Uber was driving slow, slow as fuck. I remember that. Bitch trying to give me a backseat concert, bitch. Looking as bitch, I paid for myself to go to the show. That part right there. What the fuck you on? That shit crazy. So you got the messenger of water and love energy there. Because somebody was trying to get in the way of your stuff and break your heart, and they caused you some hurt and some pain. And then you had to, you turned into the big giant, big goddess, big god. And then you had to go look down at them and let them know not to ever, ever in their life fucking your business again. After you thumped them on their fucking head, and then you had to tell them why you thumped them on their head, and tell them don't ever, ever, ever. That part. Three of Pentacles, the love card there. So yeah, the Empress energy coming out. Seven of, yeah, so you was dealing with a whole lot of that. A whole lot of like Seven of Swords energy, where people are trying to get in the way of your happiness, your healing, your blessings, okay? Ten of Earth, but they didn't stop shit. Call. You answer your call still. You still end up doing what you're supposed to do. So understand all these situations, though, like events, what I'm just talking about, somebody else, if you was going through shit like that too, because it's giving that. And it's like you will be trying to make it to things, or you understand, and something happens, right? Well, transportation mishaps and stuff, people playing with your time. That's what the Seven of Swords represents as well, time. Or the time. The swords represents time, period. You can also measure time with wands, but it's mostly swords. So playing with your time, playing with your energy, conflicting with your situations that will cause you to overthink situations and stuff like that when you know you're being divinely guided. And then people will do some fuck shit, right? So what I'm seeing here is you answer your calling, and you set your intentions. And you just need to trust your intuition as you move forward. It's going to help you to when I say improve your plans, because you got the Three of Swords here with the Hierophant. Oh shit, Three of Swords, Hierophant, Hermit. Something's falling apart after a ritual somebody did to make somebody lose their stability or security, or for a rug or something, some sort of a safety net to be taken from under somebody. So, emotions. Moon card with the love card. And I say you set your intentions and stuff like that, right? And it's like you got to be optimistic and stuff, but it's like about answering a call and stuff like that too. You got the moon card, and the love. And I say moon call. Because, yeah, somebody could be doing moon calls. They could be doing some sort of moon magic and stuff like that as well. Trying to call up on your energy as well, is what I'm hearing. To make you think about them emotionally. Hidden love. Somebody never expressed. Somebody walked away from a situation. Yeah, but it's looking like somebody walked away from this Empress right before she started winning. Right before she come up on a major bag or something like that. And it's like people was doing some shit to like sabotage you, and then it's looking like you just decided that you're going to take an alternative approach or a route or just a different route. Period. Like you don't want to. It's too much turbulence, right? That type of shit. And it's like you're being carried away though by spirit, away from some drama. Real shit, because it's like somebody got a contract or something like that with somebody. Nine of Pentacle star. And then it's like, but if you were moving away from it in the Six of Swords, there's something there, right? You got the Seven of Swords right there, Six of Swords. You know you can't trust somebody, so it's like you're not even trying to work with that person. And this could be a mother figure too, okay? It could be your mom. Page of Water here. Messenger of Air. And this is a call for you to watch your feelings and emotions and stuff like that too. And it's like somebody, you could be excited, period. And it's like somebody could have called you, somebody could have invited you out on a date. They are still waiting for your answer. Real shit. You never really told somebody no or something like that. Is what I'm seeing here. And this person is like they adore you. However, I see you, Messenger of Air, and it's like you've been very rigid in the situation, right? And it's like I'm gonna be honest of why emotions and stuff. You try to control them so much, so that's why a certain particular person who you haven't been entertaining is what I'm seeing here. But they shot at you or something. Three of Pentacles here. But you're working together with the stars, like not the celebrities, but the celestials. That's what I'm seeing here. Temptation. Exactly. Something can be very tempting, but it's like you are aware of it. Okay? Period. Two of Cups here. Somebody could be very tempting to you, but you're very aware of it. And it's like as much as you want to, you understand, you could tell or sense somebody's waiting on you. Somebody could have you could have waited for somebody to call you. I feel like you decided that you won't be waiting on that person anymore. Real shit. That's what it was. Or you tell somebody to call you, but you really just flirting or something like that too. Then you had to learn like that flirting and stuff like that can get toxic, it can get out of hand. That type of shit. Two of Cups energy there, I ain't gonna lie. It's reminding me of when that man cussed me out. ah, looking ass. That part right there remind me when that person cussed me out. Get your bitch call me. Yeah. And some people will be really waiting on you to give them your phone number so they could call you. Then you don't give it to them. Then he throwing oranges. Where that man was throwing them oranges at that lady off of Waiting to Excel. He was like, "You raggedy bitch." He was drunk as hell. He was talking all that shit. Ten of Swords. And she was sitting up there off the balcony. She was pretty as hell too. He sitting there cussing her the fuck out. You raggedy bitch. And then when he asked her, can I, he did still try to be nice after that, after he sitting there trying to cuss her out and stuff like that. Well, can I use your phone? Looking ass. What the fuck? Three of Swords Hierophant, for real though. Sometimes, because it's giving that. And somebody see you as a once in a lifetime opportunity or connect with you with such way. I said such. So it's like it's almost like you tease that person. Okay, real shit. Like you come in contact with you, they able to get a conversation with you and stuff, and then you ask plan real shit. And they was taking it very, very serious. Seven of Pentacles. And they was ready to invest and go long term and get to know you and all type of shit, real shit. However, I'm gonna keep it real. There is a spirit involved, a Leo sun spirit or something like that. They blocked that shit. Like it's basketball, real shit. They blocked that shit. They blocked the shot. They highlighted some shit, and it's like you can't fuck with, dude. Oh my God, I'm gonna stop talking to y'all. What the fuck going on, Lord? Two of Water. Well, that's that ugly bitch. Period. You always sitting there. You know that part right there. Why I feel like that. Somebody just wants your face messed up. Real shit. And I'm just like, and I'm itching, right? Somebody sending bad energy. You understand real shit. And they want your face to be rash or break out or some shit like that. Bitch, it ain't gonna happen. I don't go through stupid shit like that. Dirty ass bitch. That part right there. Justice card. And you keep fucking with me, you gonna get karma, ho. Messenger of Earth. Real shit, you dirty ass bitch. You better leave me the fuck alone. It's cause you're naturally beautiful with the Messenger of Earth air energy here too. And somebody thinks that about you too. With the Two of Cups, somebody they think that about you. Okay? Page of air energy here. If somebody know what's good for them, they better leave your ass the fuck alone. Messenger of Fire. Page of air, they better leave you the fuck alone. King of Air. Queen of Air, Ace of Water. Right? I don't know what they dirty ass trying to fuck with me. Real shit, I can just sense it and I can feel it. And bitch, I don't just be sitting around rubbing and scratching at my face, bitch. I will fuck you up. I ain't gonna lie, I scratched my titty yesterday. It's a bitch hating on me on God with her dog titties ass. I don't know what the fuck. I scratched my titty yesterday. Real shit, I'm just sitting there itching so much and then I scratched it. And it scratched some skin off of me. Now your dirty ass keep on trying to fuck with me, bitch. Now I done caught on to it. Cause I ain't the itchy scratchy ass. Real shit, I got very, very soft skin. And I don't really got reasons to be just sitting around itching. It's clean around this bitch and stuff. Six of Water. The World card here, right? On some real shit. It's about kindred family members and stuff like that. You having a tower and stuff like that and things like that is what I'm seeing here too. Or Eureka, whoever it is. This a man who always he's shocking everybody. He don't come out for nobody. He come out for you. Period. He don't give a fuck about a lot of shit. But when it comes to you, he will come out for you. He's a hermit. He stays to himself. He could be a Virgo or somebody with that heavy in his chart. You understand? Real shit. Whoever this person is, you bring him out. You bring him out. You the reason he come out. If he coming out somewhere. You the reason. Because he don't come out for nobody. He don't come out for nothing. You understand? He's coming out for you to see him. For you to be up in his... He wants to be in your presence and stuff like that. And whoever it is going to shock you. King of Wands. Four of Wands. The Tower card there. Justice. Somebody wanting justice, okay? Because they feel like they supposed to be with you. You understand? Eight of Wands, back and forth communication, traveling. exchanging of energy, even transportation, movement, building momentum. You are. This could be like quick changes. Your plan's taking off very quickly. Okay? And that's causing a tower. Somebody is recognizing that you gifted right now. Somebody you could have been talking to. Somebody here. And we having a talk. But no, it's somebody. It's like they've been hermiting. They've been taking some time to themselves, seeking enlightenment and things. Come to some sort of conclusions, right? Okay, Queen of Earth, Page of Fire, Three of Swords, Hierophant. A bad news message or something like that. Somebody is nurturing a child through some hurtful shit or something like that, or helping a child heal from something hurtful. Also, that part too, the Queen of Pentacles, talking back and forth to a kid. Okay, so I see you may be rejecting something and traveling for work, right, and stuff like that is what I'm seeing here. And somebody could have some sort of plan to cause some sort of hurt or heartbreak or something like that to a child. They could have done some sort of ritual, a woman, to hurt somebody's child, or their own child. But it's like if they doing something to hurt your child, don't worry. I hope people understand. Like, I see stuff that I don't talk about, so I don't be worried. Cause it's like if on some real shit, it's like don't worry. Six of Cups with the Hierophant card here. And you got the Hangman underneath that with the Queen of Fire because you already sensed and see some stuff. And it's like a person could think they want to harm my child and then end up losing theirs. That type of shit. Real shit. That I don't even want to say it. You understand? Because I don't like to talk like that. But I already seen it. And then it's like I'll be asking God why. And then God will be, because they want to hurt your kids. Because they want to hurt your baby. And this nigga chose to love this bitch or whoever. And he ain't, and you understand, and not paying attention to signs and stuff like that, then both of them gonna be hurt. Empress, Hierophant, on some real shit. Because you're a part of a divine priesthood and your family, your bloodline is divine. So people best even keep their negative thoughts and shit like that off of your seeds. I tell you, I'm growing a beautiful garden, my baby. You understand? And all of my flowers are going to blossom and bloom, and they're going to be beautiful. And every season, they're going to come back the way they supposed to. You try to fuck up anything over here in this garden, bitch. I don't give. You understand? It might just look like I'm just sitting here and you can't see nothing or none of the flowers, none of my flowers, none of my. You understand? In my garden. But if you don't think I'm protecting and attending to my motherfucking garden, bitch, you a damn fool. You understand that part right there at all times, always, and always. You understand? The Star card, the Hierophant there. I don't know what the fuck they be thinking, but we already told them. And they don't think as big as us. So when we said they fuck with one of ours, we getting 10,000 of theirs. You understand? Every one of ours is worth 10,000 of theirs. They don't understand that if you ain't got 10,000 people, bitch, that means that we just gotta take you and who all that come with you. Get you and your whole crew, bitch. That's how that go. Two of Swords there. Yeah, somebody is like blocked because this man don't even fuck with nobody else either. He don't come out for nobody. That part too. Like, bitch, you might not have a army of 10,000, bitch, but you got a whole you and a family and friends and all kind of shit. And if you fuck with any one of mine, I'm coming for all of them bitches. You and the rest of them. I'ma come so ruthless that I'ma go get them first. I'ma scare the fuck. I'ma have your ass really ready to take your own motherfucking life, bitch. You hear me? Ace of Swords on that ass. Justice. Empress. I'm not playing with these whores. The fuck? I'm not playing with nobody. I don't understand what they think this is. Y'all the ones got all these different cliques, groups, and everybody separated and stuff like that. Y'all don't know what the fuck going on. You coming and attacking and don't know who the fuck you attacking, and it is what it is. Cause I got full jurisdiction to get on that ass when you come fucking with me and mine. On God. The world card. Page of air. And they watching, they listen, they better be fucking taking heed. You hear me? Messenger of water. Like I tell you, sometimes I gotta get in that big God energy, and I gotta go down, and I gotta let them know what the fuck it really is, because I don't know what they thought it was. It ain't that. It's what the fuck I'm telling them it is. And you ain't gonna be able to do shit about it, and that's what's fucked up. The law won't even be able to help you, because I told you I'm the law. So you gonna run to the government, and they ain't gonna be able to help you. Nine of earth, 10 of earth. Five of cups. So this is about some past energy. Some shit done happened in the past. Because some people tried it, they was a fool to come up against you. Somebody regrets that shit. They understand, they know. Certain people learned that lesson. They fucked around and found out. And it's you. Whatever happened in the past, you let it go. You will exactly. Things happen for reasons. You accept that. But now you're up in a different energy and different frequency. You are holding different rank. You're higher in level when it comes to spirituality and the authority that you hold and things like that. You're handling things different. People would be a fool to come up against your ass in any way, shape, or form. If they don't, you understand, you let bygones be bygones for what you let it go for, right? Now moving forward, they'd be a damn fool to fuck with you or try to go against anything that you say. Ten of Pentacles, patience, and the Four of Cups. It's you taking your time, knowing to reject what you exactly. You had to learn lessons. So you took accountability for certain shit that went on in the past because it was about who you was trusting. Exactly. Who you were considering family and friends and stuff, your support system and shit like that. Certain shit fucked up, relationships you had, people betray you, things like that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody also regrets rejecting somebody. They could regret rejecting you. Okay? You could have regretted rejecting somebody. They regret not being patient with you. Somebody was moving very foolish. And that's the truth. And then it's like, so you see, my days are cold without you, but I'm hurting while I'm with you. I know my heart can take no more. I keep on running back to you. Ace of Swords. So you had to learn them type of lessons. You understand? Sometimes you got to break your own heart with the truth, right? And it's like, if I'm not really happy with this person, you understand real shit. You understand? You had to learn them type of lessons. Why do I keep on running back to this motherfucker? What is it? Is this person got a stronghold on your ass? The connection itself had a stronghold on you, right? And you had a Queen of Swords, that shit. You understand? Period. So now what? You talking to this Queen of Pentacles or something? This person while they work and things like that. That is the truth. They be watching you. And they believe in you and they support you and encouraging you to go, keep going. Probably a family member of yours and stuff too. So that part too is like, do you let the past go? Ace of Swords to the Five of Swords. You know the truth about shit. You know how motherfuckers was doing shit to sabotage you and stuff. You caught them out on it. And they better understand this big ass sword, this Pegasus, whatever it is way bigger than this and them. You understand? You working with some godly power, and anybody that try to get in your way gonna get cut the fuck down because you're the divine priestess, empress. Seven of Pentacles. Somebody here and taking some time for they self reflecting and things like that. Even about a death of somebody else and stuff, and they coming to this conclusion and mindset that they want to protect you. And they see you as a friend, a kindred family member or something. This could be a family member of yours for real, but they wanted to invest in you. It's like you spoke some truth that really hurt some people's feelings, okay? Two of Cups, okay? It's about you and another person. Y'all had a heart to heart or had an eye, you know what I'm saying? And it was about you, how you, nobody just hands you shit. Nobody ever just gives you things. You know, you're not just the one on the receiving end of gifts. Everything that you give to people, everything that people give to you, you have to pay for it in some way, shape, or form. You understand? And I feel like that hit hard with somebody that is like, you don't got nobody. You didn't have nobody you could just go to if you needed a favor, or that you could turn to ask for assistance or anything if you went into a problem or something. And I feel like that hit home to somebody. You understand? Because this person saw you in a tough position before, and they a family member of yours, but they know you to be somebody who's a hard worker, all kind of shit, respectable. But they could have saw you in a very like compromising position and stuff like that before. It's given like when a professor, but that professor was a pervert, right? When he was, the professor was at the strip club and saw Diamond dancing at the strip club and shit like that. Ace of Swords to call. You understand? Somebody could have saw you when you was up in your hustling energy and stuff, but there's a person that never saw you like that. When they saw it, they got so hurt, they got so mad. You know, that person could have just gave you money, all kind of shit, and snapped and stuff. Like, why are you here? Why are you doing this? Why and things? Because they didn't see you doing. They couldn't see you like that. But then they realized that y'all family ain't shit. Ace of Swords, Queen of Earth. It's the truth. And they like, I can see all these other bitches doing this and stuff like that, and I can see them doing well. But why you here? Why you doing this shit? I've been to smack the shit out of that bitch. They looked at somebody else and they seen that it was their like fault. It wasn't that person's fault. You understand? I'm gonna be honest. That person didn't want me to be doing that either. It's just that I didn't have no help, no nothing, and my mama was encouraging me to do that shit. That's the truth. Now you understand when your mama backing you up to do some shit, you go do some shit. You understand something? You understand that type of shit. You might just do some shit that you ain't supposed to do. Ace of Swords, Page of Wands energy. That's the truth. Okay, and that's the truth. So when it comes to what we be talking to with our children and stuff, be mindful of that type of stuff. Cause I ain't gonna lie, people will ask me why I go dance, why I do this and that and woo woo woo. It was my own mom who was encouraging me to dance. And I ain't ever had, you know what I'm saying? Outside of like being on school drill team and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Dance teams and stuff like that. I ain't ever been that type of a person. I was always the smart person working in a community centers and shit like that, doing all kind of shit, literally teaching AOTA, teaching people the GED courses, all that type of shit. That's all professional stuff. All everything I ever did, security, all I always been a professional person. But it was like so much shit going wrong. But I learned about witchcraft. It was all due to that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But I couldn't see how I'm applying for hundreds and hundreds of jobs and I can't get the job. I applied for W-2 from the government. They wasn't giving me the money. They was putting me through a whole bunch of work and all kind of shit like that, and kept cutting my checks in half, saying that I wasn't proving that I was looking for these jobs and stuff like that, that I was really looking for. So it was just a whole bunch of bullshit going on, and like I felt just attacked by society as a whole. So when certain people started pitching certain shit, you understand, Um, I just went with it. You understand? Especially when I had a kid and then the kid dad wasn't helping and shit like that. I wasn't big on having sex with nobody at that time because that's the only person that I ever been with at that time. I was like 23 and I ain't ever had a sexual encounter partner outside of the person I had kids with. So it was easier for me to let them hype me up to go dance. It was not just my mom, it was one of my best friends as well. You know what I'm saying? And they just like, honestly, after you had that baby, your body looked so good and you better than it ever looked and all this type of stuff. You ain't even won't even have to do much and shit like that. You will make a plenty money, all that type of stuff. They wasn't lying and shit like that, but that shit really did a toll on me mentally and emotionally working as a dancer. Ace of Earth in the Tower card here. So it's like sometimes your influences, you understand real shit. And it's like that should be too. Certain people have too much of an influence over you, right? Like your parents and things. And so if they not using that influence for good or in a positive way, it could lead you to, you know what I'm saying. Especially, you know what I'm saying, when it's a parent. So Page of Fire energy actually here. King of Fire energy here. So because you are single, you're independent, you've like stabilized yourself, learned some self discipline and all of that type of stuff. This King of Wands person here, and I don't know, they wanted to reach out to you. What you saying down there, Shine Bright? You saying some stuff? Yeah, that's crazy. See, that's the thing about it is I wasn't raised in a church, so my mama was saying certain shit, and I'm like, you right. Look at that, certain shit to me. I'm like, you right. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't raised in a church and shit, but yeah, the wheel of fortune here, God intervened. You know what I'm saying? Period. When you are a child of God, that's what usually ends up happening. I ain't gonna lie. When I was dancing, it was crazy. I was on some slick ass shit. I barely danced, and that's the truth. It took for some like a couple of nights where I was off for something else. You understand? Because I really couldn't cope with doing that shit, and that I get besides myself. But I literally just walking around that bitch just collecting, and I had everybody hating up on me and stuff like that. Um, it was crazy. I don't know. Some of them people, them customers, must have thought I was somebody that I wasn't too. They'd just be coming in giving me $200, $100, stuff like that. Before I ever even touched the pole, I got $3,000, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And bitches mad. Ace of Swords, real shit. Ace of Earth. And that's the thing about it. I was up in that bitch with a black brassiere, a bustier, with a tutu on. You understand? Literally a black shiny tutu. You understand? And I would always wear my hair up in these long ass braids and stuff that came all the way down to my ass. I used to braid my own hair. I had a whole style about myself. And I was just sticking to it. It was a whole persona, and I would just sit in a chair, curled up in a chair in a corner, and all black most of the time. You understand? This is King of Swords, and you want to know my business, and I'll just be sitting there. You understand? And they come to me. Shit, I would act like I wasn't trying to do shit. I ain't no shit here. We gonna see what happens, right? Five of Wands here. Somebody didn't like that though. They was trying to cause all kinds of drama. I ain't gonna lie, that's the truth. But yeah, there's some truth here. This man seeing clearly like you just been having haters. That's the truth. I ain't gonna lie. And people in your life trying to distort and thwart your path. Okay, with the Five of Wands there. Everybody be wanting the same thing, but they got different ways of going about achieving it, right? Some of those ways could conflict with the person's purpose and stuff like that as well. So that's what this man is seeing, okay? Like you did have people look at this shit. Three of Wands. Very optimistic about your plans, your path, your future, and shit in alignment for you. Then here you go with the people giving you bad advice, people causing drama, issues in your life to redirect you to some bullshit, right? But you knowing the truth about that and how God intervened up in your situation. You understand? And that could seem like you got a lot of battles going on or battles going on with people and stuff like that, right? But it's like these battles you fighting for yourself. That's the truth. So it's like somebody they was trying to stop your movement or your motion and stuff like that, and that's not going to happen, and that's crazy. Like when you really think about it, how a person's influence was over your life. When they talk about how good they've been to you, all this and that, and then when you speak about the stuff that really matters, shit that people taught you and teach you, you actually taught self destruction, right? That type of shit. You actually taught your children the wrong shit. You actually wasn't as good as you say you were, and it's understandable. Ain't nobody trying to beat you up about some shit you understand about some shit, throw your past at your face or how you raised your kids wrong. But it's like to sit there and act like you did everything right, and when you see them going through tough times and stuff, when you know you never really taught them how to get through some tough shit, and you taught them the wrong type of shit when tough times arise, and to start hating on them when you start seeing them actually making the right moves and shit like that, and bringing up their past and stuff that you actually led them to. Somebody looking at this deeper, they must have had a talk with somebody. They must know somebody is talking about you, and this person they've been had a different perspective of that person. That person's a hater. They don't care if it's your mama, real shit. The moon card here. This person been tower. They been that shit been clicked to them. Like your mama been hating on you, causing problems to your purpose, to your path in life. But they seeing the signs that nobody should try to fuck with your life. Everybody is. King of Wands person coming out here. Messenger of water here. What? What is this? Yeah, and somebody was still trying. Like they want to get you to come together with them, work with them, so that they can try to fuck with your life more. Oh, come work for me. Try to come work with me. Come do this, and so they can keep causing drama and shit up in your life. Try to keep you close to them. You know what I'm saying? These are the type of people that say you keep your friends close and your enemies closer, but they always want certain people close to them. So, bitch, who's actually your friends and who's your fucking enemies? That part right there, I'm finna stay away from your stupid ass. That's how I feel. Because it's going to be, I'm trying to not disrespect, you understand, but it's a thin line between love and hate. And you damn near crossing it. Peace, love, and light. And I don't know what the fuck going on in this city, bro. But it's foggy as hell in the weirdest ways. And yesterday it smelled like nothing but fucking stinking hot ass crack outside, bro. And it looked like it smelled the same way today. That's the way it looked yesterday. And it looked like it smelled the same fucking way today. I don't even want to go out there. To earth. Six of Swords. It's like you got a lot going on. Oh my God. That part. You got a lot going on, right? Somebody loves you. You got a whole lot of love for you here, right? Real shit. Two of Pentacles here. And it's the truth. And it's like somebody you've been through a lot of hurt and stuff, and you're very strong. It's not cockiness. It's not arrogance. It's actually strength. And it may come off as confidence, but it's strength earned, gained from hard ass life experiences and lessons learned. Now, bitch, if you want that shit too, you know, that's how I be feeling. You can get it too, bitch. Just follow my footsteps, ho. I'll tell you everything I did, and we gonna see if your ass make it out alive, bitch. That part right there. You understand? Messenger of Earth, real shit. I ain't the one to hold nobody back. You think I'm gonna be like, oh, don't do that because you know what I'm saying? I don't want you to exceed or reach certain heights. Hell no. If I say don't do some shit, bitch, I'm telling you, protect yourself. Don't do that. You understand? Some stuff could easily seem like it's gonna be a fun, good time, and then turn into some other type of shit. You better know how to protect yourself when you getting into any type of a field or whatever. Period. It don't matter what it is. It's the truth. Hangman Justice card. It's about perspectives and stuff like that as well. Fairness, just is letting it take care of itself. No revenge type shit. Letting shit work out for itself because of some toxic shit, temptation, right? With this king of air and justice energy here. Somebody work with the law. And they saying some toxic shit. And it's for I was thinking that too. I was sitting there like, this shit stank outside, right? And it was like my mind said, for some reason, this the type of shit that make people do crack and drugs. The smell stank so fucking bad. And I was just seeing all of these people running back and forth to the liquor store. Real shit. Ace of Swords with the sun card. My mind be thinking some crazy shit. You hear me? But it's like somebody putting some shit out here in the air to fuck with these people out here up in this city. And I'm like, why the fuck it smell like some fucking hot ass crack out here? Smell like funk, just stinking as hell. And I don't like smelly smells. I do not give a fuck. I don't give a damn. As soon as I walked outside, I was like, ooh, look at that. With the E40 disgust boy, he's like, oh my God, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this out here? Ace of Swords, the Nine of Cups. Yeah, they's trying to make addicts, addictions, addicts. Ace of Swords. You said lust demon. I don't know. Shit, how is it a lust demon when it smell bad? Ain't nothing thinking about jumping off. You hear it? That type of smell, that must be the BBL bad smell. Bad BBL smell, talking about some damn lust. That shit smell bad as a bitch. Ace of Swords, Ten of Wands. Good morning. Yeah, that shit didn't smell good at all. That ain't creating what? Addictions or something. I mean, you addicted to smelling ass, to the smelly shit. After I done worked all week to make sure my house smell good, I swept carpets and shit, my baby. I done wiped the walls off. I done swept ceilings, my baby. I done did all kind of shit around this bitch, and just to go outside and smell some ass. Hell no. Ace of Swords, Ace of Water. Yeah, they done some bullshit, bruh. 6 of Wands. You know, when you know it, you don't let that shit affect you. You hear me? Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Swords. So yeah, something's finna happen. I'm about to redirect this energy. And that's true. Low vibration smells, and that's the truth. Also, it's like so much shit be smelling dead out there too. Just ruining my walks. I'm ready to move, y'all. That's the truth. I gotta stay here, the Lord said, until something else comes up though. The Lord don't want me to just like just be trying to move. The Lord says, I will move when everything's in order for me to move. You understand? I'm not going to be just leaving this house without nowhere to go or anything either. But it's like I don't want to be around here. It smell like too much death around here, real shit. When I've been going on my walks lately, it just smelled like something dead. Every other house, every other yard I walk past, it's always something dead. It is just disgusting me. I walk right back to the house. I try to walk a block. I walk halfway down the block and I'm like, no, I'm going my ass back home. It's just dirty. But there may be a death somewhere around this bitch. It just may be hidden. And they may need to go fucking find out on that one of them blocks over there. Like my senses, my that I can't tolerate that shit. That's why I stay in the house hermit. That's why I stayed in myself a lot too. Like I don't like that smelly shit. I don't. And he's saying that you rejecting his temptation, temptation for a cups and a hermit, and that's what God say. I guess don't go out today. I wasn't planning on it either. Real shit. So there's a man here. Somebody calls consider themselves leaving you out in the cold and or something, and either building with somebody else or something like that. You don't give a fuck. Period. You see them as a devil, temptation, and four of cups, four of water too. It's like you moving different, you handling things different. That's the truth. So is it what he tried to do? So I don't know what you were supposed to do. Address him being with somebody else, or somebody doing something with somebody else, or giving somebody else a large amount of money or something like that. What do that got to do with me? Ace the star card and the six of fire. I don't know, but it's something about you being a victorious individual with the star energy here. Yeah, I'm like, what the hell that got to do with me? Messenger of air. And it's like the way you handle stuff is like different, right? And it's like you're not so rigid. You understand that part too. That exactly. What the hell I supposed to be on? People supposed to do what they say they gonna do. I can't get in the way of no promises that somebody made to other people and shit, and they honor and they promises and gotta fulfill them and shit. They ain't got shit to do with me. The star card here, six of fire. Inspiration. Carry your light up on a torch. You understand? Like leading the way to others. There's also somebody who would like wear their scars on their sleeve and stuff like that as well. It's like people seeing you win a battle, right? And they inspired by you and things like that. You give people hope for a better future, hope for victory. And it's like somebody you make them feel so secure, period. You're as giving you secure on your own. And that could be that. And it could be like your God, my God, right? Make you feel so secure. Hmm. Okay. I feel like this personal, like somebody must have heard when I was talking the other day. And this could be like either passed over spirit, family member, grandma, grandpa, mother, father, I don't know, or just a divine feminine masculine come together, but being reminded of certain memories and things like that from your past, right? That could be like causing a tower to somebody. You bringing up certain stuff, right? Certain things, and you remember certain things from the past, but you're rejecting those things. You understand addictive patterns, behaviors, all of that type of shit, right? It's like you're rejecting those things now. Okay, it's what I'm seeing here. And somebody wants you to really be okay, not worry about anything. Um, feel secure in where you have brought yourself. Okay, that part right there. And then the nine of cups energy about your self love, self care, nine of pentacles, self discipline, awareness, 999 here. Big completions coming in, okay, but with victory, okay. No nine of wands, no traumas, no none of that type of shit. And so whatever that's been on your mind troubling you, it's like for every negative thought, try to replace it with a good one. Okay, tell yourself good things. All that I can do it, I can do it. It's a reason for them type of shits. You know what I'm saying? The stories and stuff like that. It's a reason why people wrote those type of stories and things like that to help people, right? Those little saying, those little chants and things like that. Little over and over again to yourself. I got this. I can do it. You that do it for yourself, right? Strength card there, and it's like that's what you do, and you keep winning. Okay, with the strength card here, keep conquering. Okay, with the hierophant energy here, you're also part of the divine priesthood, answering your calling and stuff like that too. Okay, so that part right there, you're not nine of wands because you six of wands. You're a constant winner. You always winning, and that part right there, that's what you're gonna keep doing. It don't matter what you've been through. You don't let that shit get in the way of what you're going to, where you're going to, where what you understand what you're getting to. You broke a curse. And then it's like you broke a curse, and then it's like you stabilized yourself in a way where you don't ever gotta worry about being homeless or fucked up or anything like that again. And that's what we was talking about. I wasn't talking about shit. I just said some shit on threads. And they were saying, why so many tarot readers homeless? Because them bitches doing shit to make other people homeless. Because them bitches forget that there is a higher power. And they forget to ground themselves in the earth. And they think that all they got to do is do some magic, manifest some shit or something like that. And they be trying to distort other people's realities and change other people's destiny. And karma comes back at their ass with full intensity because they know exactly what the fuck they be doing. That's why so many of them homeless. Not even just that. Sometimes they just not helping certain people because they know them people gifted for real. You understand? But if you gonna listen, I tell people you gonna get into all of this spiritual shit, make sure your mind is right. Cause you could be powerful, you can be strong, but if your mind is not equipped to handle life circumstances and shit, and you just think you're gonna be in la la land floating above the ground, you understand, and not being grounded up in the actual earth, though we all spiritual beings, we are still living life in human form, experiencing human shit on this earth. You gotta follow the society shit, even if you don't fuck with them like that. They got rules and norms and stuff in place. People gotta pay their bills. People gotta do this and do that. And if you can't pay them, bitch, you gotta be able to talk to people and set some shit up for yourself. Come up with a plan or a strategy. Collaborate with people and stuff like that to make shit happen for yourself. Get the resources that you need and things like that, instead of just like doing stupid shit and forgetting that all actions have consequences. You understand? There is a cause. Every cause has an effect. You got to go back to the fundamental learning when you get into all of this shit, because you will forget it thinking how powerful you is and how quick you can make some shit happen and stuff like, you see what the fuck I'm saying, the magician card. You forget that you actually got to put in work. That part, that's the problem. All of that trying to cause chaos and conflict in other people's lives like they don't understand what goes around comes around. This a five of swords. This was a ten of swords already. You broke a curse. These bitches don't want to give up. They keep going. They end up fucked up too. That's how it works. That's what goes. That's why them bitches fucked up. Steady coming for other chosen ones. Bitch, you gonna get fucked up because we all interconnected. You try for what you want for the next motherfucker is what's gonna happen to you, especially when you sitting around wishing ill on motherfuckers. You know what goes. It's a circle. Ten of swords. It's a circle. It forms a circle. The 10 is the closing, bitch. If it once it closed, you should have left that shit closed. That's like when they be saying, this person opens Pandora's box. Yeah. And now the bitch ain't got a box to live in and a pot to piss in. That's how that shit go. 10 of earth. They don't be recognizing that they be really abundant and blessed already either. Selling out, selling their souls, selling themselves for to sell out and to do wrong shit to other people for a couple coins. That shit don't last. Temptation. That's to get them fucked up every time. What we was just talking about in the beginning, it's about how some people get the power and God watch what they do with it. The next thing you know, they getting stripped of all kind of shit because they forgot about the fact that when you got that power, you become a leader. Now you got to think outside of yourself, and it ain't just about you and your selfish intentions and what you want, desire for your own self is bigger than you. Your choices and decisions need to align with what's in the highest good for everybody, not just you, especially when you become powerful enough to affect everything and everybody. That type of shit. Them hoes be wanting that type of power without that type of mindset and without that type of heart. That's why they end up fucked up, because they're grieved. Just like anybody else. Nine of Pentacles. Learn that part, the self-discipline and all of that type of stuff. That's what helps us to keep our shit together. You don't know how to do that, then I don't know what to tell you. You shouldn't definitely be dabbling with no oracle cards or no tarot cards. Or spirit, because they gonna lead you to do some weird ass shit. They'll lead you somewhere broke. But if your dumb ass ain't got the receptiveness to do what they tell you to do when you get to a certain destination or place that they led your ass to, you just sitting there broke. Now you finna get on the internet and cry and ask them people to send money and stuff and all kind of stuff. And you might just get lucky and they might just do it. But I ain't got time for none of that bullshit. I ain't gonna lie. Page of Pentacles here. That shit crazy. It's about learning lessons and stuff like that. Three of Swords. Somebody had to learn a lesson. Somebody definitely did. I learned my lessons, but it's definitely that. That's the truth. Somebody in your situation, a nigga just didn't want to help you. He left you out in the cold. He just abandoned you or just, didn't care about you. It's given like you was somebody that showed up and you had all your shit together, but trying to be there for a certain person, it did not work out in your favor or something like that for a time being. Page of Fire. Sometimes, yeah, supporting certain people could help you lose every fucking thing too. Depleting yourself, all of that type of shit. King of Fire here. Four of Wands. Somebody wants to talk to you. There's somebody who wants to have a conversation with you. The Fool card here. Aries energy here. Somebody wants to tell you about what this other person been doing. Things like that. Somebody could have just received some money they've been given to an Aries or something for that person to tell them lies and shit like that about you, or to tell your business or something like that to them. And now they fucked up. Three of Swords, Five of Pentacles, King of Cups. Somebody missed the fuck out of you too. My baby missed me. I know that too, but this is a grown man here. Yeah, somebody was up and they feeling so bad that this motherfucker thought that because you walked away from them, opportunities for you to excel or, and gain more money was going to be blocked for you too. Nine of Wands, that you would be experiencing this. This what they going through though, not you. Ace of Swords, right? Seven of Fire. Shit did seem like it was hard for a week. It was weird. It was a big ass storm. All the power blew out. Next thing you know, the energy company really turned off my fucking power, right? And it was like I had shit taken care of and it was supposed to be paid and turned on the same day. But they was sitting there on some bullshit trying to make some shit go through, talking about some the payments pending. Like, we gonna turn them on when it say that the payments went through. I just looked at the fucking bill yesterday. Only the payment I paid actually is not pending no more. So I don't know what they thought I was finna just be sitting around without power when I made sure I paid the shit the same day the way they told me to and shit. They had me fucked up. Then after a natural disaster make the power go out and shit like that too. Y'all got the nerve to be running around turning off people's shit after everybody just was going through some shit where they shit was off for down there 2 days. Y'all just what the fuck kind of dumbass shit y'all got going on out here? Y'all threaten the whole fucking energy company. Y'all threaten everybody. I don't give a fuck. And my threats hit. Turn my shit back on, bitch. Don't play with me. Looking at I do not give a fuck. And you got the Hangman, the Eight of Wands, back and forth communication, right? It's like you just releasing something, saying something. Something, a contract here is null and void as well. Three of Earth in the reverse with the Hierophant here because you honoring your spiritual contracts. You honoring your divine contracts and stuff. And so if that shit getting away with that, you say fuck it. And you gonna get justice for some shit that you just recently been through. Queen of Cups energy here. Three of Cups energy here. You have people from your community assist you or something, and they just won't tell you to get you some rest, and they help you. They help you let it all work out. Ten of Pentacles underlying energy. Temptation. Yeah, because you got some people that's, some people, you understand, that's where it's giving that again, people. Even though it's the temptation card, the devil card is giving people doing shit, to influence gluttony and addictions, illnesses, overindulgence, all of that type of shit. So it's like take some time to yourself in your house, all that type of stuff, and things like that, and be aware of your own power and stuff, and don't be afraid to use it. Pay attention to details and things like that. That's what you're doing. Coming up with a detailed plan as well. Somebody's definitely planning a date or something. World expansion, growth. Somebody said it's a tower here. It's a couple here. I'm telling y'all. Because a couple may end up losing a child, or they might end up losing themselves. You understand? Their own lives, okay? Could be a married couple that because they've been attacking you too much. And God going to do some horrible ass shit to let them know that they got to leave you all the way the fuck alone. The Star and the Nine of Pentacles. And now do you understand? Because they was just trying to get in the way of your union, a divine union or something between, or a union between you and somebody. Somebody's been investing, you've been investing yourself for a while or something. Somebody's been trying to get in the way of whatever you've been working towards or investing in. Okay, the Fool card here. In the Wheel of Fortune, taking some sort of risk, and then it's like God supporting you after you actually made the call, or you understand, to deal whatever it is. Queen of Fire here, as well. Aries energy here. Page of Fire here. Something about a messenger here. Okay, yeah, the message going to where it need to go to in order to put an end to this Five of Swords. You understand? And it's like you finna get so much money is what I'm seeing here too. What's up with this Aries energy here? So this is somebody who is doing good. They need to keep doing whatever they doing, but it's like they better leave you alone. Oh shit. Ace of Swords. So it's been an Aries fucking trying to attack you. That do tarot or something like that too, or a sibling or something. That's they warning. I ain't even know who it was when I say you closed out the Ten of Swords and then they try to open something back up, talk about some Pandora's box and all this and that, right? And it be the ones talking about stuff, and they be the ones doing it. She ain't the only one. Is what I'm seeing here. Ace of Swords talking about what other people doing, and they be the ones doing it. But we so gifted, we be able to tell that off back. This man been worried as fuck. He's been real worried, but he has also done some fucked up ass shit, so he got reason to be scared and worried and shit. Ace of Wands. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, Messenger of Fire here. Ace of Earth. Six of Earth. Yeah, they need to just leave it alone. And it's patience. Stop moving out of desperation, my baby. Real shit. You know God with you. Why you moving after that out of desperation? Okay? Doing whatever a man telling you to do, or doing whatever to get a man. Real shit. Ace of Pentacles. Messenger of Fire. Love. If you know you got God with you, why you moving out of desperation? Ask you for real. Bitches need to know. Ask they sell some real shit. Y'all pray, Archangel Michael, God, everybody, to help me with this reading. Do this. Y'all pray and talk to God so much, but move out of desperation. I don't understand it. Always doing some desperate ass shit. Envious ass shit. Jealous shit. But you believe God got you and God love you and God is going to bless you. So why are you moving out of desperation? Wanting every shiny thing you see. Wanting everything, wanting some shit that belongs to somebody else. Real shit. Constantly comparing yourself to the next person. If you really believe in God, what is wrong with your mind that got you moving like that and thinking like that? Six of Wands. Page of Wands. I don't know, but yeah, y'all need to think about that shit. I'm going to talk to y'all later.